We try to do radio.
No, I think I can do it.
It's just like you say, it's the language. Like sometimes you get so caught up that
it's a dump button. If some guests wear my hair out, but you hear me? So we do got a dump button that will dump back 4 seconds, but it depends on when we get to how many times we got shit.
Yeah.
that's why this is good for right now, but you definitely gotta kind of tone it down a little bit too.
Brilliance derived from them other guys. Spaced in NC, that's where the hunger lies. Probably wonder why separate what others try. The crowd magnetized from the voices amplified. Broadcasted live straight from the 919. Pull a dime man to find one. I'm gonna take you to another plane. Rappers needing Dr. Dre, but you're in need of Dr. Strange. My time loop is infinite when I implement, and I can break it down, but it's intricate. You're a subordinate, meaning insignificant. Stage your coordinates, I'll bomb you to oblivion. I'll bring it back like replays. I cuts from DJs, a pre-owned second-hand goods off of eBay. A phone card you prepay, and they don't work right. Birds put them in the dirt, hurt from the first strike. Yo, I'm talking Raleigh to Durham, Goldsboro, Chapel Hill, Clayton, Fuquay, Wake Forest, Holly Springs, order. Hey yo, live from the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine. Hey yo, live from the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine.
I spit it so easily. You can snitch if you want, that's on y'all, Duke. I'm getting mine legally. Enough hustle to sell Kurt, blow the Russell. Brothers run, could squeeze anacondas with the muscle. I hear niggas letting the track simmer. Better call the fire marshal back when bats enter. That simple. If it's on, my home gon' rush in it. My niggas' arms bust like bumps with pus in it. I keep a sweet 16 like March Madness. My hood, they might shoot ball or shoot ratchets. Full court pressing, looking for the fast break. Thinking a charge gonna stop me is a bad mistake. A lot of acting foul, not my style. Mind beyond the clouds, blazing so you can hear me loud. With Dub on the track, I guarantee the spaz. I'm unstoppable like Denzel on the track.
Hey yo, live from the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine. Hey yo, live from the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine.
We were raised to risk our lives just to make a killing. Not realizing it takes time to make a living. The heroes turned to tryhards, we end up riding with the villains. Hard top of hurt, I went translucent feeling, chillin'. Sitting on $500 million. If I had $1 for mother fathers that's in their feelings, but why even bother? Me and my scholars continue building like slave labor. Say neighbor, top of the morning, middle finger naysayers, hey haters, talk of the forum. Race baiters, news fakers, socializing for us. It's alright, not the right, we only like to be the chorus. In this upside down world, guess who's beating the tortoise? Get at me gorgeous, I'm the king of my fortress. Watch me peak the performance when I'm speaking in portraits. Painting pictures to the audience, keep the coordinates in accordance with any ordinance. My third eye
hey, yo,
is
live from
enormous.
the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine. Hey yo, live from the 919, one mic, one line, one time, man, we all gon' shine. Huh? Trying to pump, nigga. Yo. People always come and go. I can't even trust these hoes. I can't even trust these niggas either. So don't call me bro. I'm just focused on this dough. Focus, try and get some more. Good when you got bread, but it get ugly when a nigga broke. I'm just trying to find my way. Get the fuck up out my way. You ain't talking money, talking cash. Fuck up out my face. City turning up. Shit be real. You can see the rate.
Super duper.
All this chocolate on this panel right now.
Yes.
Super duper special guest in the house tonight, and we are so.
There we go. You got to run that back. The volume just started working.
Oh, the volume just started working.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
All right, well, we're going to do our introductions again. Welcome to the effing podcast.
Welcome.
I am your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelli Jo.
And I am Chanel Monet.
Mm.
Bow, bow.
Budha, 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 Budha.
We have a super duper special guest in the house tonight.
Yes, yes.
And I was not going to waste the opportunity, so we changed the format of the show up just a wee bit. Shout out to my man B.D.U.B. B.D.U.B is out on family business. We'll see him next week. Shout out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out, Boo.
Now, you know what next week is, too.
Shout out to the cousins trip next week. Cousins
out.
Well,
the
Monday
cousins
starts
trip.
Monet May.
Monet
My
May.
birthday
Shout out to
is in
Monet
May.
May.
I'm turning the girl. It
Shout
ain't all the way
out.
Gemini season yet, but I'm taking over May.
I know that's right.
On.
And since we have you here tonight, tell the people a little bit about you.
Well, I am the Tuesday radio personality host of 93.5 on Cocktails and Conversations. I am a 2-time published author. I write urban eroticas. I am in Barnes and Noble, Walmart, and you can purchase me on Amazon. I am a travel agent. I'm a go-getter. I'm one of those people where I believe in the saying that a millionaire has 7 incomes, 7 different streams of income, and I'm just gonna keep my hands in a different pot until one of them boil over and scorch the hell out of me. That's just where I'm at.
Talk to her.
I just try to stay in my lane, out the way, and get it how I get it.
That's right.
That's just what works for me.
And that's what it's all about. So, we're definitely super excited to have the lovely, beautiful Chanel Monet in the house with us tonight, and we're going to have us a great time. So
y'all know I'm bring a vibe.
So tonight, we usually touch on the topics of everything that goes on, but tonight, scratch that. We're throwing that out the window tonight. We're doing music and sex topics. Ooh. Strictly music and sex. Did you bring any topics? Because we kind of put you on the spot. So if you ain't bring nothing, it's cool, because I got a couple of topics.
Just think about something, girl. Just something, girl.
I was about to say,
but
music and sex. This is right.
Oh, look, I told you the original format was scratched. Like, we could do that next week or the week after next. Tonight, we're going to have us a damn good time. So, with that being said, my first music topic, because I ain't really have any, but this week, the 50th anniversary of hip hop is coming up, if I'm right. That's coming up, but also
I think they already been celebrating it, right?
They've been doing little stuff here and there.
Yeah.
Well, it's 50 years of hip hop, and you celebrate it. We'll probably incorporate something into it. Now that I think about it, but yeah, we always do hip hop related stuff. Always.
That's why I said that y'all are in hip hop. Y'all have y'all hands in hip hop, so that's why I asked.
But it was also the 25th anniversary of, in my opinion, one of the best albums ever written, Mobb Deep's The Infamous. One of the dopest albums ever written.
Always gonna be.
Always. We got some people in here who disagree, and that's cool. That's understandable. But in my opinion, one of the greatest albums ever written. And then what makes it dope about hip hop back in those days was these were kids.
Yeah.
These were 18, 19-year-olds writing some of the most memorable stuff of our lives. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so much better to me for some reason.
I got a question. You think hip hop done fell off? You think hip hop done came up? You think how you feel about the genre of hip hop?
Right now, I believe hip hop is, one of my homeboys said it was in a stagnant state.
Becoming extinct.
I think right now, with the money involved in hip hop, like, because when I'm talking about my era of hip hop, it wasn't no damn money in hip hop like that. It was a little bit, but in the days era of hip hop,
Yeah, they got some money.
it's money in hip hop nowadays, and a lot of it. So people gravitate to what is the hot thing and what makes money. It's good for hip hop, it makes money, but it's a bad overall look. It's a lot of bad things that are in hip hop right now, and it's just what comes along with the music, I guess.
Yeah, like,
and we had it too.
It's hip hop now, like, cause
Yeah, like-
the way the music goes now, I don't hear too much hip hop as we know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be an example of something that would be hip hop now?
For me, being a host, y'all know I love to say the hostess with the most.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of the music right now is based on a beat, a twerk.
Yeah.
How she could drop it down,
Yeah.
to like that, and now that it's about to get hot,
Oh yeah.
like I don't know about everybody else, but one thing we can say about Raleigh, one thing we can say about North Carolina is when it get hot, we outside. We is outside.
Oh, we
And
definitely
everybody
gonna
is
be
really
outside
trying
this
to get
year.
a twerk out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like it's really that down south music time.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking the South, but I feel like the South is more of a dance hall versus up north is more of a hip hop tell a story type of vibe.
I agree.
I will say this about hip hop right now. Women have definitely stepped up in it.
Yes.
Women have really come into the forefront of hip hop like never before.
Yes.
Never before.
Because
have I seen?
look when we was coming up. Not to say that they didn't have. I don't want
Oh,
to
and
use the word
definitely not-
competition.
4, 5 people.
Right. It was maybe like Look
Here,
Here,
Foxy Brown.
Trina,
Yeah.
Remy
Even
Ma.
before that, Queen
little bit
Latifah
before
and
that,
MC Light. You know,
Yeah. what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying, like of their time, it was just a little bit of them
Yeah.
then. You get what I'm saying? Now, good grief, it's like female groups coming back, groups even coming back.
Yeah.
Like it's just
women have really taken
women
to the
is-
forefront of hip hop right now. So I think that there are some good things about hip hop going on right now, and it has its bad things. I always tell people I look at hip hop like this. Hip hop is a tree. Hip hop is a tree, and it has all these different branches of hip hop. You have the crunk, you have crunk.
you got all different types.
All
You
different
got, like,
types
with
of
New
genres.
Orleans, they got
Yeah,
the
it's
beat.
just so many
They
different
got, you
types
know what I'm
of
saying?
hip hop out there where you're kicking knowledge, gangster rap, just all different types. And that's how I look at hip hop. It's just a tree with a bunch of branches.
Yeah, but nowadays a lot of stuff that are going on and stuff that people are really rapping the real and like real true hip hop. Don't nobody want to hear that now.
No,
they want to hear that
Right.
other shit. You know what I'm saying? They
They
want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They the other stuff it just doesn't.
Shoot.
You know, it's
Give them the
Okay,
mic.
Kelly, I heard your 16.
yeah, girl. I got
Bars.
I mean, and it's not saying that it's not some good music out there, because it is some good music out there, but it's a lot of bad music out there. A lot of it. I think so anyway. So
Well, as far I don't know though, because I listen to, I do say I listen to a lot of local artists. I do listen to a lot of independent artists. Outside of my kids, I do try to keep up with what they listening to.
Oh, Lord.
Realize that or not, a lot of kids right now listen to music, and your music will pretty much, I ain't gonna say raise your kids, but they have an influence on your kids. So I try to keep up with what they listening to.
okay.
But outside of that, I don't really.
I got a question, because when I was growing up, my parents looked at our music a little different. You know, cursing and all that, you couldn't really listen to that. But now, it's in everything.
But it's
okay,
the same
but
way, though.
I use it to communicate because my mama used to be like that too. She'd be like, this music now that, but I was telling my mama, but okay, but in the 90s, ain't no reason I should have been walking around talking about tonight is the night. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how I'm about to prepare to give my box away at 9, 10 years old. But because it's a song, I know all the words. And you know what I'm saying? Or don't blame Mr. Charlie. Like, I should, you know what I'm saying?
Sing that little song.
But because
sing the song, Pancake.
I do know all that. My mama used to DJ. I do know all that little house music. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is they saying the same thing a different way. So that this generation can relate. So that these kids can relate to their beat, to their lingo, to their generation. But they saying the same thing. Just like Willie Earl when he was talking about, you know.
Not Willie Earl.
Yeah, you know that old time music. When he keep one in the chamber and all of that. It's the same thing with the City Girls. Fucking this, sucking this, scamming on a rich ass nigga. Like, I mean, they just do it how these kids can relate.
And you know what's crazy? Like,
Still
back
music.
then, we would listen to our parents' music.
Exactly.
And we'd be like, we don't want to hear that. And they be like, we don't want to hear that. But now it's the same way with us.
Yep.
You know, we hear our kids' music and be like, what is that? We listening to what we was listening to, what our parents want us to listen to.
Yo, I hate when I give my kids my phone. When I get them the like when I let them control the radio,
So what do they play? What are your kids listening to?
NBA YoungBoy.
Yep.
I already know.
Like NBA YoungBoy, Lil Baby.
I like Lil Baby though. NBA YoungBoy.
My son is listening to anything that will get him pumped up for football. That's all he ever think about. Who won't smoke with me? Who want anything that just make him feel like he about to go out there and be a beast? That's what we listening to. But my baby girl ain't no telling what she gonna pull up on that thing. Do you hear me? But her and my cousins, they got me on that Shabuya. I know folks say
Shabuya roll call.
My son said, "No, you too old to sing that song," and I know all the words. But my little cousins and my baby girl, they can jump in as different people and know the exact part. They jump in, and they could jump in at different times every time that they together, but they know the exact lines and everything.
So we had something like that growing up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we had, so it might not have been Shabuya, but it was something.
But we was out there jump roping and.
If music doesn't do anything else, it brings people together. It brings people together. Music brings people together. It's a beautiful thing.
I will say that. It definitely does.
So, shout out to, of course, hip hop, stuff like that. I don't have any more music topics.
1 out of 10. Where's that infamous album at, man? It's in your 5, your 10.
As in all time?
Hold on, say that again.
Yeah, this infamous album.
What would I rank it?
Yes,
it's a 10.
No. Where is it on the list? 1 through 10.
Oh, I got it in probably my top 4. Top 4.
You know what? I'm glad you got on this Philly gear.
Oh God!
While we talking about him,
fly Eagles fly.
Because they had said that I Just Want to Rock was pretty much the new Philly anthem.
That's terrible. I'm glad they associate that with the Eagles too.
How do you feel about that?
As long as Dreams and Nightmares exist. Dreams and Nightmares is the official theme song, and on top of that, you know what? We're
this ain't what you want.
Let's rewind it a little bit.
Because you know what I kept saying? Because if that's the case, I feel like y'all rocked y'all ass right out of a ring.
Let's slow down real quick.
Kept the Dreams and Nightmares because that intro alone has been rocking rooms for decades.
We're getting ready to do a quick rewind because before the show even started, before Kelli Jo even walked in the door, there was a revelation made.
Oh God!
It was a revelation. I don't even know if you heard it. You might have heard it. You might not have
I was on the computer.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
And I'm a Cowboys fan. Everybody know I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Oh.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I will not involve myself. I know too many Cowboys fans. I will not get jumped.
But guess what? Even though I have a racist owner that will pay all the Negroes, because don't act like we don't take the people that beat their women, The people that's felons, everything, the Cowboys take, and we give them a chance.
I mean, everybody
so we got a
gives them a chance to
racist
take
owner
the play.
that will pay these niggas, but I'm loyal, and I ain't out here rocking. Okay.
Body, yada, yada.
Chanel
Okay.
asked me.
Okay. All right.
When Chanel asked me, she goes, "Are you wearing that tonight?" Like, she's like, "Are you?" Yes, because
actually, I did
I'm
hear
wearing
that.
this for a reason. We killing the draft. Killing the NFL
God.
draft.
Do you hear
We
me?
are killing the
I thought it
NFL
was just,
draft.
music and sex.
The same way
It
Denver is killing
It
Phoenix right now.
It is. But we
Said,
did.
I thought it was
Focus,
just
Branson,
music and
focus.
sex
She was the
tonight.
one who bought up football. She was the one who bought football. I had nothing to do with it. So you know we're going to have her back up here as a special guest correspondent over next football season so she can talk to y'all because there's
With
a lot
my
of friends of
jersey
the
on
show.
and my hat
We gonna
and
get her
my
and Kelly
paraphernalia.
a segment, yo.
There's
Let
a
them
lot
talk
of friends
sports.
of the show who are Cowboy fans. I will say that.
Unfortunately.
So they will be more than happy to sit here and watch you do your special correspondence over next season. If that is something you would like to do, we would love
That
to have
would probably
you.
be the best season of the Cowboys. Do you hear
It's
me?
gonna be funny for me because I'll sit back and laugh at you.
You know how we usually start our show. We haven't started it in a while. We usually start our show with "fuck the Cowboys."
Fuck the Cowboys.
That's how we usually start our
I don't
show.
want nothing to do with that because Sam said, say it again. I know too many
Are you
Cowboys
copping,
fans.
please?
If I get
Are
jumped,
you
She
y'all
is.
ain't around. Is y'all coming to come rescue me?
She is.
Is y'all gonna come rescue me
Please,
if I get
No,
jumped on?
wait.
Is y'all coming to my rescue?
please.
I do it every time.
Y'all show saying
Every
fuck the
time I do it.
Fuck
Every
the
time.
Cowboys.
Once again.
Y'all
I'm not
coming
saying
out
that.
shimmying like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
You know what I mean? That's what they do. Body, yada, yada.
Like, make it make sense. Hold up.
So,
Y'all
yes.
out there like the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, but y'all saying, fuck the players because y'all want to be the
Hey.
cheerleaders.
Hey.
This ain't
I
what
get
you
it.
want.
I get it.
Fly,
I get
Eagles,
it.
fly. But as we make a run for another Super Bowl appearance next
I ain't even
year,
gonna lie, y'all was good on both sides of the ball.
and going to be better on defense next year.
Yeah, but I think it's time to talk about something else.
Okay, that's how.
Kelly said tonight was sexy music. That's football. I think it's time to talk about something else.
So, topic switch. Once again, shout out to my man B.D.U.B.
Shout out
We
to
miss you
B.D.U.B.
tonight. But we're
BBS.
going to change it up a little bit. I saw the show y'all did the other night. It was dope. It was funny.
Yes, y'all
all
had
that.
me
Y'all
laughing. Dub, you were
had me
special.
rolling.
Dub, you were very
So-
special.
I love B-Dub.
Yo.
Damn, I was on camera. What?
Yes, you were.
You know I love you too,
Damn.
but you
Very
know
sarcastic.
B-Dub,
He be
You
on,
know we love you,
he be
Budha.
on camera once in a blue moon, and
They don't want to see me.
They
They don't want to see me. That's why I be behind the scenes because they don't want to see me.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into these sex topics tonight, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to start the first one off a little bit different. It's kind of sex, but it's kind of not. How sexy, and hold on, let me get it right. How sexy do you think your voice is? Look, I had to drop it just a little bit lower, just to. It depends on what I want. Like, how sexy do you think your voice is?
I don't think mine is that sexy because I'm so loud. To me, sexy is like real quiet and intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm loud, so
Yeah.
I don't think like I don't think it's real. I mean, but y'all know how I am.
Yeah,
It's
just all
only me. What you
depends.
get is what
Yeah.
you get. Take it or damn it, leave it.
Well,
So and then my voice is a little heavy, so
I'll say this. It kind of depends on what you're saying on how sexy it is. That kind of might play
Your
into
tone,
it a
too.
little bit. Tone definitely
tone, too.
does.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? What you say?
I think
Depends
I
on
have a
what we
very
talking
sexy
about,
voice.
though.
You know, I've heard that I've had a very sexy voice. You know what I'm saying? So that I know how to tone it up and tone it down depending on what I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Because Kelly can be
It's
loud.
like, you know,
like you know,
like a sex-
to what
a
you
phone
said,
sex
you're
operator,
loud,
you
but
know?
she's loud
You
too.
know,
So.
most of the time when niggas tell me, "Oh, you got your sexy voice on," I'm laying down tired.
I just woke up.
Like,
Like,
they be like, "Oh, you got your sexy voice on." I'm like, "Nah, you
I'm about
lucky
to go to sleep voice on.
I don't know. I would say
Oh, that's the niggas dropping hints. That's what that is.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what it is. Because I am so loud, I don't really look at myself and be like, "Oh, you so sexy," because girl, you can barely whisper. All right, yeah. So I guess I was like a 2, a 3 of how sexy. No, I don't really look at me as like.
Nah. As a guy, rating, I give you about what are we rating on? 1 to what?
10.
About a 6, 7. I wouldn't be 2, 3. Nah, about 6, 7.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that low.
But I feel like I do have that loud voice for radio. So I feel like when people hear my voice, I'm the person that you be thinking of when you going to sleep, like on an infomercial. That ain't really sexy. That's to get you, you know what I'm saying? That's to get your tail to sleep. It's like, but okay, I'll take it.
Budha?
Hey. See, I have.
He get ready to run it down.
So, Branson, I've been talking.
He was waiting for me to call his name.
Nah, actually, I was. I was like, hopefully this nigga gonna ignore it. He ain't gonna look at me. But it's like, all right, now, nigga, we have been talking on phones forever, yo. So it's like radio, microphone, anything dealing with that. My shit will automatically go to like 8 to 10. I can guarantee you that. No. The places I used to work at on the phone, even here, nigga, wife would be in a few cubicles down. These bitches be on the phone asking me for my number.
My phone voice different.
Yeah, oh man, this shit crazy.
They get that money voice different.
Oh, see, but that's the voice.
Like, that's the voice.
That's the voice right there.
Yeah, how you doing?
Okay,
well, thank you for calling.
Okay,
how may I help
don't judge
you?
me, but if you do, I don't really care. But so when I think of sexy, I think of my sexiest voice is when I ain't had no business being sexy. Like when they had the hotline. You remember on the phone when you called? That was the
that's perfect. That's the perfect
voice I ever had in my life.
When you hit the hotline,
they be like, "Hey Chanel, how you doing, baby?"
Exactly. Like when you hit the hotline, voice.
I ain't heard from you in so long, Chanel.
I was jumping room to room with that voice. Girl, I love it. But yeah, I feel like
Kelli Jo-Jo, I've been waiting to hear your voice, baby.
That's why we're supposed to be up there.
There is nothing better than a woman, or I guess a guy, with a great voice. Like Budha said, I get it all the time from everybody. That's why I did this. So, I can see, well, maybe I get lucky and somebody be like, he got the golden voice, and boom, we making real money. But voice, I think that matters a lot. There's some people out there with some very questionable voices, but
not very questionable.
Have you ever met somebody and their voice didn't match them at all?
All the time.
Yes.
Case of there's some people with voice you be like, okay, didn't see that one coming. All right.
The voices do be. You know what? When they first came out with this catfish thing, that's what I thought it was. Like, off of like, you don't sound like.
You don't look like you ain't that person.
Yeah, I've learned.
Catfish is so much deeper. Jeez. Woo. Watching a couple episodes of that, I'd be like,
I laugh at him. It's so funny to me. How you not know nothing?
And just
I investigate. I'm going on your Facebook page 3-4 times. I'm going to people that's supposed to be your friends. We gonna figure this shit out.
That shit crazy.
Right? They be getting catfish.
They be deep in it. Like that's
deep in it.
After a certain amount of time, if you don't want to FaceTime me, it's always something wrong with you. Either ugly as hell or you ain't who you say you is.
That's why.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not about to let this shit ride.
I like it
for 5 years and you ain't never seen his face.
I like to think of myself as a fluffy girl. Don't play with me. I'm tired. I only got energy. I can't do that. I'm be out of breath. Like, don't play with me. We be good.
Everybody request a FaceTime.
I can't even get. I don't understand how they get that far. Like, they really be letting people play in their face.
Yeah, that's
like for
lot of bread,
sending money.
Yes, I mean big bread, trips and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I seen somebody send them bread money and they ain't talked for 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Look.
Me too.
I be thinking that too sometimes.
Look, it's real money out there to be made, and I'm just letting it slide right by me. Like,
5 years, and every time we try to
wasted
FaceTime,
time. Like,
I'm doing this hostess with the most a little too long. What?
it's real money out here to be captured. People really be pulling the wool over people's eyes out here like that. So yes, FaceTime is definitely a requirement.
I'm glad it's FaceTime now, because at one point in time it won't FaceTime, and you just going off somebody's voice and stuff, and then you see him in person.
See, and that once again,
that's
that's how the voice gets you.
You had to meet him somewhere. I'm trying to tell you.
You been got like that? Look, that means she been got like that with the nice voice.
Well,
phone after 9 o'clock when your minutes is free.
I'm just in a different time right now. I'm in a space of peace.
Yes.
And so I'm really afraid to lose my peace. So I'm just, it's just me and my kids right now. That's what works for me. Single life works for me.
Yes.
Relationships take a lot of work. I don't have the energy or the effort to put into the work.
Yes.
And because I'm just focused on me, building me. So.
And that was like, we gonna do sex. We got sex coming up, but it's like, do you have the energy to start a whole new relationship? Like getting to know a person, all that stuff. This stuff is it gets kind of hard after a while. After a while, you kind of don't care. You see what I'm saying? I kind of see what you're saying. Like, I just play to myself sometimes. I just like that sometimes.
Right.
It's easier like that. It's easier to please me. So, but I definitely understand where you're coming from with that one. Yeah. So, topics.
What's up?
What is the best sex toy out right now? Let's just go ahead and get into it. We've been prolonging it long enough. If you had to give, women, like, you might want to go out and cop this, what would you recommend, Kelli Jo?
I don't have any new ones. Mine is handy dandy. I got my Bobs, and that's what it is. Bob is battery operated boyfriend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we been fine. So I ain't been out trying to find nothing new. I don't know if I want to get to know nothing else new, because this new stuff out here had you hot damn where your shit don't work no more. So I don't know. But I heard people say that, once again, the rose with the, attachment to it, they said that was pretty good. I've heard that.
Are you a fan of the rose?
I love mine, yes.
Okay. How old is the rose?
Like, it's been. Know what the fuck to do. What the fuck it do?
Let me tell you, because
I believe that's recently new.
At first, because I use toys, I felt like going into the rose. I knew, being
the sucky or the licky.
The sucky.
Yeah, I got the licky.
Well, I'm talking about when the rose first came out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So when I first used it, listen, you gonna understand this better than they are.
Yeah.
No, I'm learning too. I already know what y'all talking about too. I know exactly what y'all talking about.
Because I use toys.
Right.
When I tell you that they snatched my soul in 3.8 seconds,
exactly.
So I was like,
this
I
is
can't
my
do
question.
this. I can't do this.
Has a guy ever snatched your soul that quick?
No, that's why I didn't want that toy, because I said there's no way. Oh, there's no way. My bad, y'all. There's no way that I'm going to meet a man that's going to snatch my soul like that. Yo, when I tell y'all I was laying there and I could see like in a movie, my whole soul lift up out of my body. I'm for real. Like I was there, laying there exhausted, just that. I've had those experiences, but not that quick.
Yeah, real fast.
It don't happen that quick.
Like 2.5
it don't happen. It don't happen that quick.
Like it really, it do that to you.
It don't happen that quick.
And see, as a guy, I kind of take a little offense to that, because I'm like, I can do that.
No, you can't. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
Not the way that goes.
You can't, bro. Like I know what you think you are.
It's the story of John Henry.
But don't get me wrong. It's dudes that can really take you there. But let me tell you something. That rose, when you put that thing all the way up there, especially if you ain't been on it, you got to work your way in there.
Yeah.
That thing snatched my
low setting.
Bro, I'm trying to. He don't ever understand. He think he the best thing since sliced bread.
But now I got the one with the licky, and I like that one. Right. But that one that sucked my soul from here to Jesus, in less than 4 seconds. I said, oh no, I ain't living all the way right. That thing scared me. I thought I was up out of here.
I'm trying to tell you, it do something to you. It does something. It changes
not
your life.
Not for something I paid for. Like, I ain't paid for you to take me out. I do other shit in life that's gonna get me there a little quicker. Like,
I'm about to go straight to sleep.
Right. Girl.
And remember, you got niggas up here fighting to help. You got niggas that fight to help.
They can't do that.
I've come to the.
Oh, you fighting to help still?
He think he's John Henry.
I'm the willing teammate.
Hold on, fighting to help. What help?
Talk to him.
Yeah. What help?
Explain.
Plug me in.
It's a help tool, right? That's what we're saying. It helps her reach. So I'm just I'm the willing
you talking
teammate
about the
at
toy?
that.
Correct.
I'm the willing teammate at that moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? You said,
Okay, but hold on. The way you just said that, let me ask you this question: Are you the person that's just you really like working the toy because you reading her body like part of the excitement, or you just she want the toy, so you just trying to get it over with and just.
Nah, oh no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I'm going to tell you, as a female, she rather you just don't need, let her have her toy by herself.
Let me.
I'd rather watch her with her toy.
Let me run this
because I'm probably going to fuck up.
Let me throw this out here.
I got bad aim if I'm not
We
mistaken.
can just go ahead and do toy night. Like, you can just, I can post up in the chair over there and you can make it a toy-a-thon and just use whatever is in your.
You said a toy-a-thon.
Not a toy-a-thon.
Don't pull out the 12. That's when it's going to be an issue.
A 12 in the extender, nigga? Lord have mercy.
Leave that to come. He be like, hell no, I'm done. I'm over it.
I'm walking out. I'm walking out that door.
If she gonna bring out the 12, I'm going to sit there and watch. I don't know what look I'm gonna make, what's gonna be on my face. But if she bring out the 12, I'm gonna watch. I'm at least watch. I'll say that much. But I'm
take all of that.
What you say? None of that meat dry? Like,
not none of that meat dry.
Like none of that.
That whole shit changed colors. What's going on here?
Oh my goodness. It's too early for my lashes, y'all.
Not too early.
Bring my glue.
But if that's what I'm the helping teammate, like I say. If that's what's going to get her to where she's going to be at, I want to help out because I want to be a part of her getting there.
That was a video
Okay,
that I saw.
all right, good answer,
It was a dude that was upset.
We love
took
team
his girlfriend
players.
Rose with the extra attachment and took a hammer to it. Y'all see that?
Ooh.
Nah.
He was mad at the Rose.
Let me tell you something. Breaking a toy is like breaking a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly
They
what
like,
I said.
I missed
Breaking
something.
a toy is like breaking a PlayStation 5.
I don't believe that at
What
all.
she said.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's
Look,
that's
the
You don't want
I mean,
nobody
y'all
to
got
touch
stuff
your
to play
toy.
with. We ain't got our
Right.
stuff to play
You don't
with.
want nobody to touch your toy. Don't touch nobody else's toy.
the way she just.
What ain't no toy? PlayStation 5. The hell you say bring him
That's a
just
lifestyle.
as much excitement as it
And
so
so-
toy
and so
bring
a
her.
toy.
you watch your
Real
mouth.
lifestyle.
The PlayStation 5 is a
And
lifestyle. That
guess
is
what?
not a
So
toy.
it's a toy. Because as we get
No,
older, these get
it's a
tired.
toy.
Look, the way she explained the way that toy taking her soul away, I definitely can understand why she's saying that. Like, if it's like that, then I can agree.
That Rose did
Because I mean, I could be
ain't
personally,
lying.
I could be so ready to get me something from somebody, but then I get my toy and I do what I got to do. I don't want it no more. I'm fine.
That's just supposed to be the warm up or the helper. You see what I'm saying? That's why niggas don't like it.
Sometimes it can be, but sometimes it can be.
Damn.
And see, all guys can go to is your best toy is here. That's my best toy. Shit.
What don't work?
Shit.
It don't work the same.
What don't?
Shit. Masturbation been getting me
It
through
depends
life
on who
for.
masturbating.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because I get what she said. It's some days that I could use my toy just be good, but it is
I don't
sometimes
wanna use
where
my
you
own
just
hand.
need your head knocked through the headboard.
Exactly.
And
And you might want
want
both of them at one time and sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
it'll get you
sometimes
where you need to be until you get what you need to be. You know what I'm saying?
it's good to have a get to know you session. That's just how I am as a guy. Sometimes you want to make sure all the systems are running right and everything. That's what happens when you get older. You want to make sure that the check engine light ain't on and stuff like that. So that is, and masturbation is good
right,
for you.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I know, we was raised like, oh, the old relationships and all that. But let me tell you something. Some things you got to window shop before you buy. Because I done claimed a couple of dicks or two that won't no good that I had to walk away from.
Girl.
Here we go. We get ready to do another.
This ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want.
It'd be so sad. That'd be all right. But
right,
that's the deal.
But that's the worst because bad dick is always connected to a good guy.
Girl.
He be the most, like, he be a gentleman, ready to take care of you.
Yes.
Like, probably don't even want you to work, child. Like,
when you do it, it's
Thank
like,
God I'm an asshole. Lord have mercy.
having lesbian sex.
I don't think guys look at women like I don't have that like.
And you know what the push pop is, right?
No.
If we have to push the stomach in for the pop out.
Hold on, because
all them kind.
Guys only cut.
I'm taking that lingo.
Guys only cut.
I'm ever hearing that. Oh, push pop head ass.
Guys only cut vagina off if it's crazy. That's the only time we really distance ourselves from it. And then sometimes we don't even distance ourselves from it then. That's our problem. So, it's hard to distance yourself from vagina. You probably need to distance yourself away from.
Ooh.
It's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Is it a...
Dang.
Some people like crumbs.
Yep. Some people are crumbs.
Yeah. Drink them with some milk, you'll be just fine.
Everybody...
They got a store called Crumble,
Everybody
nigga. Like, come on.
Crumble cookies.
That's the way the
Crumbs
cookie
ain't so
crumbles.
bad after all.
They still taste the same.
Is it a threesome if everybody does not touch? Because I've heard this weird notion. People are like, it's not a threesome if everybody's not engaged in everybody. And I've always told people it's the number of participants partaking in the event.
That's a good question.
It is, because it could go either way.
How is it? Is it a threesome if
Yeah, that's voyeurism if they're not involved. That's just voyeurism.
Everybody doesn't touch.
Right. Somebody watching the two people they're not all having sex, so I wouldn't consider that the threesome.
Yeah, a threesome take 3 people.
Yeah,
that's
all
what I'm
three
saying.
involved and engaged in the sexual act.
That means all of us got to get down with the get down
together.
Okay, so
like everybody touching
now
everybody.
I watch him do you, and then you watch him do me. That's like
I watch him do you while you do this, and then we gonna do this together.
That sound like group sex. If it like that, don't even sound like a three. That just sound like group sex, dude.
no, I like they said a watch party.
Branson look. He confused.
If you watching it or not.
I don't. I mean, if it's 3 people partaking in the act, what's the act of sex? Like, but say like the 2 chicks don't touch each other, is it still a threesome?
How they not gonna touch? We gonna be in close quarters.
They might be on opposite ends of the.
No, you just fucking.
So again, that's a watch party because
You
if
just
she up
fucking
there
too
and she
right.
down here, you go up there and then go down here, then it's still.
Yeah, pretty much.
All it is you got 2 pieces of ass in
Right.
one night instead of a threesome.
See now, if they were kissing and fucking a little bit too, that would be all 3 of y'all being involved. Yeah, you just
And that's just voyeurism.
Train on you.
2 girls at one time.
But if they don't touch, it's not a train. It's voyeurism.
Well, if they don't touch,
No, that's a train.
no. If he messing with her and he messing with her, but neither one of them are messing with each other.
Because they try to tell me on
That's
my
just
show
a whack-ass
one time that
threesome.
two
That's just a
dudes
whack-ass
and a
threesome.
girl-
Yeah,
That's just a whack-ass
That's a
threesome
sex
to me.
session right here, and a sex session right here. Like I said, that's
It's
voyeurism.
not a train because a train it has to have more.
They're connections.
It's more than.
There's a connector in a train.
It's somebody waiting, so it makes it two. It makes it three.
It's a
Somebody
caboose.
waiting. If she waiting for you to finish
You
her,
messing with her. but
Who
they're
bringing
not
up the
touching each
caboose?
other.
Like it's somebody on the back and it's somebody on the
She's
front.
waiting for you to finish with her to go to
Choo
her.
choo.
She's waiting for you to go to her. So somebody always waiting.
if they not touching each
If
other,
they not-
Now
not
they ran a train on you. If that's the case,
Yeah, that's what we saying. Like they did that to
But-
him.
unless they're in the same,
Train
if they're in the
means
same
there's a
room watching it, that's just
person waiting.
voyeurism.
There's another.
But if they're
person
waiting,
that
you just got a
makes
train
4
ran on
people.
you.
definitely got to train.
That's some high school shit. Hey yo, what they say? They down with it?
Like, you know, I've always.
Shorty gonna do that?
I'm gonna go first.
They can.
She was probably like, "Hey, yo, he with it? He'll be with it. Don't worry about it."
Gonna bring his friend, right? I got my homeboy with me.
Keep the light off. You just stay in the closet, nigga. Wait till I hit the wall. Wait till I hit to the wall.
Right. We about to come over there and chill.
Okay. Topic switch.
Okay.
What's the difference in your sex life now when you're younger as an opposed, like what's the difference now as an opposed to when you were younger? Is there any difference? Are you still the same?
Repeat it one more time. I was distracted.
What is the difference between your younger you sex life and your right now sex life?
I know more. Like I'm more like, okay, sex like riding a bike. Like once you know it, it's like you know it. But as you go uphill, you might learn a trick or two. Yeah. Or you might, you know what I'm saying, when you got to jump a pond, then you done learn a little curve or two. Like I feel like I done got better.
Right.
I definitely believe like the older I've gotten, the more knowledgeable of sex I've gotten. So I believe I'm able to please my partner just a little bit better. When I was younger, I just want to fuck.
Just
trying to fuck. Like, I'm just trying to
and
fuck.
Now that I'm older, I've also learned, like, you know, you don't have sex with everybody the same way.
Exactly.
Everybody don't have sex with you the same way.
Exactly.
It's just different people bring out different things in different people, period.
They do.
Point blank, period, across the board.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, one thing I did learn getting older, like, it's important to read your partner.
Exactly.
Like, when you having sex. You know what I'm saying?
Their
Now,
body,
y'all just,
to me, different.
But to me, it's a difference between fucking and having sex.
Right.
If we just fucking, I don't really give a damn. I'm gonna get me, so you better get yours. So yeah. So, but if we like having sex, like I care about pleasing you.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm making sure like you get there. I want to learn your body. I want to know what turns you on, what turns you off, like things like that. Like. Right. We just fucking, that's what we doing, baby. I don't give a damn what you like or don't like.
You better grab that motherfucking toy and let's get busy.
I mean, I don't know because I get,
bruh.
The older I get, the more it's easier to get distracted by things in your head when having sex for some reason. It might just
you be having people in your head
like
when you
what
having
you
sex.
distracted?
Like other
like,
things.
Oh
like,
shit, I need to wash my clothes.
Like it's just life shit.
But you know what? I do be seeing some of them memes where they be like, when they be writing, they be like, oh, she got lint in her head. Or you know what I'm saying?
Like, yo, it be all type. Y'all don't understand.
You're very you notice certain things like when you're having sex too that you're not going to say. You like you say it might be a piece of lint or hair. You ain't going to say it, but you saw it.
Ben saw it. And now you thinking about other shit like, damn, is this gonna fuck something up? Nah, this ain't gonna fuck nothing up. Let me think about something else real quick. Man. Like, shit.
And see, with me being single, one position I don't like right now is missionary.
You can't be face to face.
No, that's soul snatching.
That's
like, fuck, no.
No, thank you.
Right, no. So I could get what you said about, because me, I'm trying to be where you looking like, oh, I see her track.
I see like, that's
I got my bonnet on, nigga.
She said I got my bonnet on.
Now I could, I can break the blindfold out. You know, we can turn it up a little kinky if you don't want to really, but you gonna see me. I want you to know who up in it. That's my thing. But if you need the blindfold because don't need the eye to eye contact.
Because if you looking in my eyes and you snatch my soul, now I like you. Now I'm crazy.
Right, and then you whispering in my ear shit like good girl.
You know?
Shit like that. Why you know what I'm saying?
And see, Brent, that's when the and that's when the I told you I was coming.
And let me throw something.
That's when the voice. That's when that sex be like, yeah, I told you it was going to happen.
Yeah, there it goes.
I told you it was going to happen.
Michael for Boys to Men. There it goes.
I told you it was about to happen.
The Michael for Boys to Men. That's the 10 right there. The Barry White.
Shit.
That secret garden shit, son.
And then, I mean, at this age, I don't know if I'm fucking just to be fucking no more like that.
No, I know
like,
I'm not.
I'm not fucking
That's
just
what I
to be
said.
fucking.
You done missed my whoever.
That's why, like, no,
done
you're
missed
gonna
my
see
whole
who
days,
I
yo
am.
bad, but I ain't giving up pussy for no reason.
Right.
Not these days. Like, I just
That's why.
Like, I'm just not. I'm real good at satisfying myself and keeping my peace.
Exactly.
Like, nah. Yes,
Yep.
when you really, like, people always be like, oh, I'm peaceful or happy, but when you actually get a taste of some peace, you don't really want to, when you done been through all types of hell, you don't want to lose that.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, the single thing worked for me. I have really mastered on how to get myself right.
Yes.
So to lose
best.
peace, I'm not giving up. I'm just not giving up ass for no reason.
So now that you mastered to get yourself right, is it harder for the guy, or is it still like, does he have to work harder now because the toy has taken over and you kind of become?
Hell
used to
yeah,
that?
you already know the answer to that.
You're talking about a toy, but I think it's
Nah,
No,
because
it's not. No, because
let me tell you something. If she got a toy, she got a toy. But when a girl wants a penetration, baby,
yes.
Then there's
I don't
another
give a
toy.
damn what type of
totally
toy it
different.
is,
That's
right?
totally different kind of
When
feeling.
that heartbeat of that vein pop through, baby, that shit hit a little different. Ain't a toy
that shit like
alive
that right
yet.
there.
They don't believe it. They don't believe that vein power. They don't believe that vein power.
They can do that.
That vein of having the hey.
And then, you know, at our age, women at our age, they still want to make sure they stuff works. So they got the grip and, you know, we still, now don't act like you
The check engine, you gotta make sure the check engine, like you gotta make sure you still
make sure you
good.
gonna
Like,
get them oil
When they go,
changes.
that's like that room in the engine. You know what I'm saying? That's that room where they go, need to put their grip. So
And you know we just coming off a cold season, so that shit gotta warm up.
like a box Chevy.
Oh God.
You gotta go warm that thing up, baby. Yes, sir. It's
But
about
when
to
it
be
get
hot.
going,
It's about to be
though-
hot girl season though, so that thing about to come for fast.
Yeah.
You can jump right in that thing and take off.
And you
I'm
gotta
telling you.
let it idle down.
No,
Everybody
sure
be
don't.
ready for
I
you.
made this post the other day on Facebook. We're gonna do a topic switch because this one's gonna be just as good, I think, if not probably better.
Scat.
They got the black tie.
Skirt right on out, like skirt right on out.
Don't stall out in that thing.
That's a full
right
set.
on out.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
See what happened with Roe versus Wade. Don't
you
stall
know
out
what
in
I'm
that thing. Might
Make
get a little
sure,
overfull.
make sure that back whip a little bit just so you can see that, like that skirt on out. All right, topic switch. I had this on my Facebook page the other day, and interestingly enough, some of the answers. But I have two women up here. That's why when I have the ladies available, I'm going to make it a sex show so we can have some fun, laugh, learn, things of that nature. So, next topic: who eats the vagina better, men or women?
Women.
You know what?
Look, and that's why I was ready for this. I've
always thought it was
this
women.
one's going to be way better than the last topic.
I'm gonna say, are we talking about in general as a whole, or
I heard the grunts. I heard everything. Let's go though.
Okay, so as a whole, I'm gonna say females, but you do got a couple of head hunters, baby.
Monsters.
You got some. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna tell you why. Because now, like we was just saying, now that I'm older in sex, it be a little different.
It's a
Like,
lot of
I done had,
vegetarians out here,
I done had my
guys.
box
Be
ate,
mindful
but
of what's
then
going
a nigga
on
that
out
ate
here.
my ass behind it. That where I done forgot he was eating my. You know, like it's just I'm older. People doing. You know, they doing different things now. Like
Oh yes, the sex
So-
game is like I said. What we talked about last week. Like, don't come with no regular shit no more. Like, if you
Yeah.
just coming to do like two positions, stay at home. I'm good. Like, if that's all you bring into the party, I'll miss out. I'm good on it. But
yeah, you definitely like this. The season, like you gotta be cracking people like eggs, folding them.
That's
like
why
laundry,
it's certain things.
Like
It's certain
you gotta
things
kinda,
I expect people are doing at a certain age. Like certain things I'm not expecting to hear. I don't do that. Like we're you know. I'm a little bit
well,
older.
hold on. Some things because I have had such a I ain't gonna say freaky lifestyle, but an experimental lifestyle. Some things I want to say for my husband, like that whole anal thing. It's a lot I can't say for him, but what I can, I'm gonna try.
Okay, well,
but that whole anal thing, I hope and pray he ain't one of those. But if he is, I feel like I can't tell my husband no, I won't have.
But is it too much to stick the thumb up the butt? Like, is that too much? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if a chick's like, no, don't mess. Like,
I ain't saving that, folks. That's just,
like,
I'm sorry. Folks is
I can't at least. I just can't put the thumb up there. Like, you know, that's something. You know.
But then some people just
you
don't
done
like
had
that
some people that don't want you to put your thumb in their butt.
Some people don't like that. So.
And that's cool. But you know, now
the extra grip.
It's like, you know.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, you don't know what they been through. Cause me for anal, I was traumatized. Right. I was getting hit from the back, and a nigga you like stabbed me in the butt. Like, you know how that, and I fell flat down on my face. I went numb from the neck down for about 7.8 seconds.
Did it give you no heads up?
I ain't doing that
no
shit
warning.
No
he just went right in.
That shit no more.
The real no Vaseline. The real no Vaseline.
I ain't doing that shit no more.
Ice Cube.
Shout out Ice Cube.
Shout out Ice Cube, but the real
what they say,
no
what these kids say today, get somebody else to do it. I ain't doing it.
But as a guy, I don't know if I can accept that a woman eats vagina better than me. I
don't know why not.
Because that's something he just can't. You just can't see it.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, I ain't gonna say because of you, but well, I ain't gonna say. What it is men don't pay attention. A lot of men don't pay attention. A lot of men are having sex just to have sex. They not really paying attention to the woman body. And a female know for the most part, whether she paying attention to a female or not, for the most part, she know how she want her pussy ate.
I just get tired trying to crack the code.
Put her up ahead, but men don't be paying attention. They go in there thinking I could do to her what I did to the last one. Not even you don't even know.
And that code's entirely different.
It's the ones that are the cookie monsters.
Yeah,
they know exactly what it's.
If you pay attention to a woman body, you won't even have to be in there that long.
They know your body. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. The people that don't pay attention, they the ones that got to put in all that work.
Yep.
Right. They the ones that don't pay attention. They got to put in all that work. Yep. They in there so long because they can't get in there. But you pay attention, you won't even have to be in there that long.
I'm a part of Neighborhood Watch.
Neighborhood Watch.
You know what I mean?
It's the Neighborhood Watch for me. They were part of the Neighborhood Watch.
You definitely have to be observant.
Yes.
But sex in itself is an observant thing. Everything of it.
Nah, it depends. That's why I said it depends on what you doing. Because if you just fucking
you just go.
But like I say, I'm past the age of just fucking now. Like I try to stay out of the just fucking situations. Like
okay.
If we're smashing. We're smashing for
a reason.
Yeah, you know.
We fucking with each other.
We're fucking with a purpose. It might not be marriage or whatever, but we're fucking. We're not just fucking because we're just. Hey, you know, we just ain't got nothing to do. Like,
I'm bored. You're bored as fuck.
I think I'm past that stage. So you know, if I'm fucking with someone, I'm trying to learn them off top.
I be stroking.
I could get that.
So. That's why I'd be like, as a guy, I'm sure there's some chicks that can eat the box better. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. But as a guy, I want to be the one. I'm just as competitive. I will suck this soul right out too. So you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's see what else. All right, topic switch. Have you ever, this for the ladies, have you ever passed out during a sex session?
Mm-hmm. It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you out for?
I don't even know.
So like knocked out.
Like
he put you to sleep, or after the fact that you went to sleep, passed out.
Oh yeah, let me ask that. Like you passed out and came back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Has he knocked it out? Like you just gone
while it's going on?
While it's going on.
Oh, see, no. I mean, after he pulled out, man. But that was after.
So you never.
It came out and I went out. That was inside. No, not while I can't concentrate.
While it's
how the
still
hell I
going
go
on.
to sleep if it's in there?
It's closing time.
night, like you know.
As soon as
you gotta take key audition and lock, something like that. But in there doing it, no.
The show is definitely taking a special time.
You know we have mechanics up here tonight.
Y'all know when you take the key audition, the lock, that's when I pass out. Not while I was in there, you know.
But I don't know, girl.
You know they got keyless entry now.
Start.
You know they got keyless entry now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm about to say. This the era of push start.
Keys is all right with me. Keyless, that's what I get to check. See what I'm talking about?
So you never fell out during that?
Not in the process of having sex, but I done been
after
I'm out.
Yep. Before I can get a wet rag, I'm already gone.
Hey, that's how you know you winning. If they don't make it to that rag, son, if that rag don't even,
if they roll over,
that's what I'm saying.
If they roll over like a defeated person, like you see the feet, like you can see the feet in the face.
He said you can see defeat.
You can see the defeat in the face, like. He done slay. He was Conan. He was Conan the Barbarian today. He came and he brought it in crack. Like, yeah. You just throw it over your shoulder. Like,
that's another thing when you were saying, like, as you get older. Maybe because I am in this single life, like for me, sex kind of be like a competition. Especially with me being single, like I don't want him to feel like no, you didn't fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't want to lose, nigga. That's what that sounds like. She don't want to lose. That's how it all starts, right there.
Look, no, that's worth to a guy. That's the equivalent of looking me in my eyes because now you're trying to out.
Oh, you're trying to fight back?
What in the world is this? Oh no! So now that's where you brought the stalker out in him because now you trying to outfuck him,
or the other way around because she just said snatch her soul. So when you're openly competing against the man. 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying?
She gonna win.
No. Nah.
Yeah, right.
Your little pussy got some power.
Most of the time, like I said, we're gonna keep it 100. We know most of the time, like the lady said, snatch her soul. When you competing, when you take it beyond just having sex, somebody's gonna lose because somebody's gonna do some extra and gonna catch that other person off. And there it is.
That's why you just gotta make sure it ain't you.
Yep.
Oh shit.
You just gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? You do. For real, because I already know my flaws. I say this on my show all the time. I used to be one of them people where you knock my head through the headboard, my common sense still in that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. I wake up just as dick dumb as I don't know what. Do you hear me?
Look,
but I already know my flaws, so that's why you got to get them before they get you.
Don't complain, because if I feel like you're trying to match me, oh my God, I'm getting ready to bury you. I'm getting ready.
And this is a very prideful generation.
I'm getting ready to. If you get ready to tell me you get ready to fuck me like that, I'm getting ready to.
That's we don't tell you, just do it.
That's the point. I'm not about to say,
you ain't. This
nobody never get in the bed and say, I'm about to snatch your stuff. Well, they may say that. Yeah,
this what we doing?
Yeah, that is a man's favorite lie. This what we doing?
This what we doing? Okay.
I've never said that in my life. I've never uttered that phrase a day in my life. This what we doing?
This what we doing?
And if I did, it wasn't uttered like that. Oh yeah, this what we doing, huh? Yeah. Oh, this what we doing? Yeah.
You say it wasn't in that tone or in the way that was. I've never uttered that phrase in my life.
Hey, you hit the speed bumps a few times. That'll break it down. Speed bumps.
What he say? Hold on.
Run that back.
I say when you hit them speed bumps a few times, that'll break it down.
Oh,
Oh
look.
man.
Those cookie monsters know what that means.
See, I try to. I come with everything.
That nigga
I'm going to
munch.
put everything on the line because it's like I got one shot. I got one shot at it. One magic moment. Is that what the song is?
Just waiting on my moment.
Like, I've got this one magic moment, so I have to stand out. I've got to stand. That is my mentality when I have sex, especially with somebody new or something like that. Like, because it's their interview.
If it all
Might
goes
not get a call
bad,
back.
Yeah, that's what I say. That's what
Might
dating
not get a
is. You
call
like,
back.
I say all the time, date them all. And if people like, date them all, you ain't gotta fuck them all, but date them all. It's just like an interview. Just like they out there, they got to see what
I mean,
candidate
if you
is
fucking
good
them
for
all,
the
just
job.
be careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you got to do, so.
And it won't work.
So it through
if
your
it goes
options.
wrong, your name gonna be turned to food as a contact.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
I don't never want to be food nigga. I don't never want to be that nigga.
A guy never wants to have that on his resume. Like, nah, never ever.
That's always my biggest fear, but you don't want to be the food nigga.
Be the who to what?
The food nigga.
The guy who's going to get food,
Food,
right?
right.
Like, she hungry, like always hungry.
Take me to get
Chicks
something to
love
eat.
food though.
I mean, we can go eat while we go do other things.
Yeah,
The
chicks-
food nigga only
Chicks like sex too. I'd rather be the dude doing the sex than the food nigga, like he said. like
I'm hungry.
hit that other nigga up.
It's like,
Or
can
hit.
you bring me something, or can we go get something? Is the difference. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like my motto is: if you want to cuddle, call him. Like, if you want to cuddle, call him. Like, at one time, that was my motto. Like,
If you want to cuddle, call him.
like,
Oh shoot.
I'm just saying, like,
Fucked up.
if you want to cuddle,
Dang. Well, okay then.
welcome to the look. I said at one time, I don't know where I'm at right now. Sometimes I have my moods. You know, everybody doesn't want to cuddle all the time. That's. I think we had the conversation like, if we're cuddling not to fuck, what are we cuddling for?
What's the point?
Exactly. That
You're
was.
not a cuddler.
Right. That's what I was about to
I came
say.
across one that just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. Sometimes
He just likes to cuddle.
Sometimes he just want to
He's a
lay with
professional.
you, you know what I'm
He's a
saying?
professional
And sometimes,
cuddler.
you know, we get it in, but it's not all about that with him. It's more or less, you know what I'm saying, spending the time. You know,
9 times out of 10, if I'm cuddling, I'm poking, something poking.
So that you can't be that guy then, see, because
My bad.
Kelly's guy,
And
he
he's like-
cuddled.
like
He
the one on
cuddled.
the-
My
on the
bad.
list because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So now you understand what I said
But
before.
that's why I say that everybody. That's a prime example that you not for everybody, everybody not for you.
True.
And
Got to
that's
know
why
your
you gotta
personnel.
sort through your options. People don't be wanting to do that. Like people don't be wanting to
And
communicate. People be
everybody's-
like, it's okay to say, "Oh, girl, no, you not for me." Okay.
Everybody's not going to
They
check
say
all
you
the
ain't hurting my
boxes.
feelings.
No, do you know what? I live in Raleigh. That's one city
Everybody's
in
not gonna
one
check all
state.
the
In one state.
Out of 50 states in a nation. It's options out here, baby. I might not you just may not be one of them.
But you know, it's niggas that have never left this city or this state.
And I ain't got nothing to do with them.
That's a topic. That's a topic we're doing the next show.
That ain't
Oh,
got,
yeah,
that ain't got nothing to do with
yeah,
me.
that's a
That's
topic for
personal.
We're going to do that.
That means they don't have many options.
Okay. I got
A passport. My options even open up even wider.
that's right. I need to go ahead and get mine so we can travel abroad.
Yeah, hear me,
You know
honey.
what I'm talking about?
My options is even wider. Like, come on. That the ones that ain't left Raleigh, that means they don't have many options.
Topic switch.
Right,
How open-minded are you sexually? How open are? How
See, he tried to get that
open-minded are you
sexy on because the ladies on it.
Yeah.
How open-minded are you
No,
sexually?
we almost done. How many topics we got?
You know
It's
what?
getting lower and lower every
You
time.
know what? I think people think that I am more sexual
me.
than I am.
That's true. Perception can always be like the leading cause of like, yo, she about to be freaky as fuck, and then you get in there and it's like
lame.
raised this.
It's lame.
Or
Like,
that could be just how people view you as, you know, sexy. You know what I mean? That's what their perception is of you being sexy. And shit like, ooh, I bet she do this.
Yeah.
This.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you off top, I'm not no incubator. I ain't swallowing shit.
Oh, that's right. kids.
That doesn't bother me at all.
Find somewhere else to put them.
That doesn't bother me at all.
Find somewhere else to put them.
It's a lot of places.
Because as soon as I feel that vein jump
I've
twice,
stayed.
I'm up off that thing. So, but people look at me and just assume, like, because we always talk nasty on my show, we always do,
We were there for one of the shows.
Shit.
We know what it's like.
People just be assuming, like, oh, she a freak. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, because
No,
the
I'm
night
not.
we were at your show and what you call was there, she was on fire that night. She was on fire.
I mean,
that
we
night.
talk about real life stuff, but I mean, they really be putting stuff on me like that. Oh, I bet she a freak. Oh, I bet no. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. No, she's not.
Because
She's not.
open-minded sexually can.
I am, but not with everybody.
Can like you
Right.
said, it all depends. Like
Different
the
people
comfort
bring out
level,
different things.
The more comfortable a person makes you, the more willing you're going to open up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's
really
what
I agree with that.
And that's what a lot of guys don't understand. That's where I'm going to check the guys at. They don't understand that the more comfortable you get her, bro, she'll do whatever.
That's
you
because
want.
right now in this dating pool, ain't nothing in this dating pool but piss from somebody who don't drink water. These niggas don't care.
They don't.
They don't
They don't
care.
care.
I'm not gonna say chivalry is not dead, but that bitch ain't on the forefront like it used
I don't
to
even
be.
know what the hell they mean.
Because we got crazy options.
I see people now, they barely fuck holding the door for a female. They barely hold the door
A
for
lot of them
Jesus.
cats is not taught.
Just because you have options do not mean they're good options. You just got options.
I mean, but you can still have options, and still be a gentleman at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, a lot of dudes don't know the meaning of opening the door for a woman, pulling out a chair for her.
Chivalry.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they don't understand it. They don't know that stuff. You know,
They
they
should know what it
been,
is.
mind you, you know.
I said Google it, dummy.
You know what
you
they
got
look
some
at
guys
chivalry
as
Chivalry to them is
kids, they've been given title as king. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they never been taught
how to be a king.
how to be a king.
All they
how to
been taught
lead.
is if I bring you a blunt in a cookout tray, you gonna fuck.
Right,
And now I'm the
exactly.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of the stuff is, you know,
Them bitch fuck
it's
before
not being
walking
taught.
taco. Walking taco, you know they got walking tacos to cook. That's the special thing. So, oh, he got me a walking taco, bitch. You know they just came out, bitch.
Like I said, just because you have options don't mean it's good options.
Hey.
But you won't know that until you sort through them.
Yeah, that's why, like you said, date them all. That you won't know your options until you get to know your options.
You won't until I really
And-
started, because coming up, like one thing I didn't do, I didn't really date. I was just fucking with niggas, and it led to situationships.
Yeah.
But once I really started dating, because before I started dating, I went through this little stage of being celibate, learning myself and all this. And I found some shit I ain't like about myself like this.
Yeah, girl.
You got to get it together. But I found a lot of stuff that I really loved about myself. So it's some things that I will not let go. I will not lose. Like, and as I've been dating, it's like, okay, I see what I will and will not put up with, what I do and won't.
Right. What
You
you
know,
will
what I
tolerate,
don't
won't
want, what I do
tolerate.
want, what, like, different things. Because I got a bag to unpack. So I know I got to help a nigga unpack his bag, but how much fucking luggage are you bringing?
Right.
You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. Don't bring all your.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Like, if I'm bringing a suitcase,
unpack some of that shit.
if I'm bringing a suitcase, don't ask me to bring my lazy ass down there to unpack no damn U-Haul. We
This
ain't
shit
doing
full
that.
already, nigga.
We ain't doing that. Right, do you hear
It ain't
me?
gonna all fit here, baby. It's small place.
I'm one of them you leave behind. You know how you move out, you look at like, I'll get another one of them.
Yeah,
You
You
load
left
up
the
that
couch,
fucking U-Haul and leave me
the
in the
book
corner and go
stand.
And
ahead.
it be the big stuff that you leave
A
behind.
couple dishes done got left.
Fuck it, I buy some more.
Boxes that you pack. Like, fuck it. Yeah. We'll leave that here.
Somebody can use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Anybody got any other topics? Anything y'all want to talk about tonight?
What about the other one?
You know he excited, yo.
Which one?
He excited.
No.
The one how
The voice done got a little high
Yeah,
again and
say
shit. You know it got to drop back down.
that
Come
the
on,
smallest
Branson.
dick is 9 inches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that.
Well, I will say paper cuts hurt too.
Yeah, see, I used to believe. Okay, so basically,
They was
what
talking
it
about
is
little wieners.
Okay, basically, it was a
That's
Chicken
hilarious.
I
nugget.
posted, and it was
You
like
talking about chicken
a
nugget.
3-inch would feel like a 9-inch when you're in love.
That's a damn lie.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what she said. She was like, that's a lie. 3 inches feel like 3 inches, no matter if you're in love or not.
What kind of love y'all be in?
Now, let me explain something.
What kind of
Now,
love?
when you in love, the inches don't got nothing to do with it.
The other way. I was like, yeah, you know.
The inches ain't got nothing to do with it. When you in love, you might
That
be
kind of sounds like a hostage situation. That don't sound like.
He making you come. But right, he making you come, but he ain't really hitting that back spot, or he ain't really, you know.
Hold on. Can
He
I?
ain't really snatching my soul, but he turning my wig. Like, shit a little different when you in love. Go ahead.
So that 3-inch thing is select. So what happens when y'all actually meet?
The javelin.
Like what happens when y'all actually meet?
What she was saying is,
You know what I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be just like that girl from the wood. You wanna stick that in me? Ew, you nasty. No, I got a limit. I'm a single woman. You not about to tear my shit out the box.
Right, it don't get worked.
I got that. I don't want 3 inches, but I don't want 30 either. You can keep that shit.
3 inches.
No. I got to make sure that if you don't want shit to do with me, when you throw me out there to this box is still motherfucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you coming off of a 3-incher and you get ready to meet Conan the Barbarian, you get ready to run into a really big problem.
So love.
If you thought you were in love then, I don't know what's about to happen now. Like,
it ain't that big, but I love him. You know
So,
what I'm saying?
so
And see,
love.
for me, because I'm so wide and big in the back, like if I'm getting it from the back, I done learned how to move. I can arch my back a certain way to cut some inches off.
Right.
So, you know, I can really make 9 be like 6. And
Not the
really
detour on the way to the pussy.
But when we get to the point
is that what that is?
It's called a detour. It's called a detour.
But when you get to the point where you can
Is that
maneuver.
what that is? It's like so like you can stop a certain.
Yeah, y'all be thinking it's all like, she got the arch game, but no.
We cut
something off. But when it get to the point to where you got so much that you maneuver my maneuver, I'm good.
Right.
That's too much dick for me.
We know how to cut it down.
Yeah, that's too much dick for me.
Okay. We gonna have a real
That's some
conversation.
bullshit.
Can we have a real conversation real quick?
That's some bullshit.
Because when you do it the right way, she can lock it in, and then you know.
But
Have you ever ran into somebody that was too much for you?
Yes.
Pretty much get on top of the.
Yeah, because you always gotta be.
Like told them no, like it's not happening. Like
Y'all should see them over here trying to demonstrate
I
moves, y'all. Y'all should see them over here trying to figure it out. This shit is so funny.
We've been doing this for so long. We understand why we have to do certain maneuvers now. It's like, is that why we had?
And this is why
I didn't know that. I didn't know
we have
that.
to have Chanel Monáe back more often. Like this is why we need Chanel back more often because
see, she done dropped dimes on the women. See, ladies, thank you, Chanel.
Sorry.
Hold on.
They about to take my G code.
I'm getting ready to say something. I'm gonna shoot this in real quick, then we're going to jump back to the topic we was on. Like I said, we are going to get Chanel Monáe to come be the Dallas Cowboys correspondent over next football season.
I'm ready.
For anybody who wasn't listening. So if you have no other reason to tune in to the show, it's because she'll be here to be giving that
And if you ever watch my show, you know I research. I don't get up there talking what I don't know. So when you come for me, you better make sure you have your shit together because I've been here through the whole ride. From when we was popping with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, to when shit was rough with Tony Romo, to damn Dak want to be, one thing he gonna throw is an interception a game. But I am fucking here. I am supportive. So when you come for her, you better come with your facts, baby.
So just know that's
fuck the Cowboys.
But like we were talking about, you come from 3 to what I'm getting ready to give you, and you're saying you're
That's
in
my
love.
point,
Like,
nigga,
what kind of love is this?
so
Like,
then-
I don't understand this kind of love. This is some
So
real.
if you're in
shit. I
love
wanna
with a
get to
3,
the bottom of
imagine.
this.
Imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like when you okay,
And that's the only flaw. That's the only flaw she can find. If that's the
things that you can get away with, he can't.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
The things that you can get away with, he can't.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Now that kind of makes sense.
Like, let me tell you something. A nigga with 3 inches ain't loud talking me.
He ain't raising his fucking voice.
You better act your dick size.
Or if you decide you want to give,
Exactly.
if you decide you want one nut and she want two, you like, no, you gonna take this one nut and we going to sleep.
Your voice better
And
be
she
very
gonna
high.
Take it, right.
With three, and she gonna give her that too.
You better,
So I mean, so
And that's where the extenders come in at.
Reality sets. Oh Lord, the extender. Oh,
That's the only thing I can think of, nigga. Like that's the only, like
that probably would. If
That's the way-
if
I
was-
don't really know how I feel about a nigga pumping his dick though, cause
No. That's not even pumping your thing. That's like
let's put the dick on your dick.
basically just I need a couple more inches.
I might as well fuck
Like a
bitch
strap
then.
on?
Yeah, pretty much a strap on for your pee-pee.
If you in love, they you.
yeah, if you that much in love,
if he throw on that three, then you gonna be what?
and that's
But
what I'm
like he said,
if
like he
if
said,
that
if
three
you
man
in
got
love,
you
he
like
won't even
imagine
need
the
to-
6, 7, 8, 9.
if you in love like that, he won't even need to add that on because, like he said, the only reason she in love like that, everything else is perfect.
Everything else is perfect.
So she gonna take them three and be okay.
She gonna make as much noise.
Now
to make her
now
feel
when
good.
every time she get in the shower, she probably break that damn wrist.
Exactly.
But she gonna do what needs to be done.
and that's where the and that's where the toys come in at.
It's
See when that nigga go to sleep.
That's a toy-a-thon after that. Like
Right, he a munch.
Usually the guys
And the girl will eat your soul out your ass.
Suck your brain from
Like,
through your body.
The ones that ain't got the 3 inches, they
All
got
do
munches.
Then, after that, they put
They
in the
munches.
tickle to get the rest out because it's only going to the G spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after
Yeah.
they did all that, they just got to tickle a little bit and get the rest of it out.
Them niggas, them 3 inches be them nasty niggas.
Yeah.
Them niggas that eat bitches
they
on
know
their
they gotta
period.
compensate
They be
somehow.
like, they
You
the
gotta-
nasty. They the real nasty.
Nasty.
Oh, those are those guys. I didn't.
Imagine you well balanced on both sides.
I didn't know those were those are
That's
those
when you-
guys.
that's
the
when you
really
snatch the
nasty
soul.
ones. Because I've heard stories
Yeah.
that there's guys
It
out
is.
here
It is.
who earn their Red Wings. Never been interested.
My soul someone flying right now.
Never
Like,
been
bitch, you better
interested
bring
in
me
earning
back.
my Red
Okay,
Wings.
I got a question. Oh, is this? Should we be talking like this up here? Have you ever hit a girl on her period though?
Yeah.
Red wings, yeah, we talking about that.
I mean, not age, but like
You've hit
sex. Yeah.
Because I done heard a
Because
lot of men
sometimes-
Made that
say a period
motherfucker
don't
come
stop
on.
nothing
Shit,
but
yeah.
shit.
Brought it on.
You know
Like
what I
it
mean?
came on when you were there. You had to see it. in
Like,
the
damn, it's
live.
wet. What's going on? Oh, it's wet. Oh
They
shit.
trying to pick what they
I had a dude tell me a period don't stop nothing but a sinner.
Look, running through the red
I don't
light
know.
with my middle
Oh,
finger. It
He
just,
said, I don't know about that.
Get your
Look,
ass to the
just-
side.
yeah, but for me, I'm just gonna say for me. I have one time, but I can't do it.
I don't like it.
I feel like that is a time that a
I'm more-
woman's body is cleaning.
Right.
And if you really know,
Your first few days off limits because that's where you at. your
if you
heaviest,
really
so.
know a woman's body and how it is detoxing and cleaning during her period, oh my God, no, I'm good on that. I'm
it's
good
up
on
to
that.
her discretion.
You
I'm
smell
not.
like
If
sardines.
Her box gonna be smelling like Pool Road too.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
For real.
For real, in the middle of July. In the middle of July. Do you hear me?
if I'm in the mood and that's what she wants to do, I'm fine.
And that's why I can't be on camera.
Right on their coochie after they finish eating it.
Yep.
Same thing.
You ain't never been around a girl and she smell like you can smell like for me, like okay, a woman knows her like for me, I don't eat a lot of garlic because garlic don't sit well on me. Garlic is gonna come out of my pores. I can take a shower, everything, but you can still smell. And to me, garlic ain't no good smell for no woman. You know what I'm saying? So I eat garlic bread a little bit, but I'm not a big garlic intaker. Just like she just said, some women she can go eat fish and she smell just like the fish market. She eat crab legs and she smell like she down there under the sea,
she
baby.
took 4 showers. She done summer's eve.
But it's just
summer,
because
winter, spring,
with a
fall.
woman's pH balance and her hormone, you can't really control what gets
Johnny
into
Ricks,
your
all
system
that.
and how it come out.
Still smell like it.
Can I be one to say that is not sexy? That's definitely not sexy. Yeah, that is not that'll cause a man to go turn into 3 inches. That'll force 3 inches.
This girl, he was in love with her. She was great. She was perfect. She had a 90-day rule. You know, after 90 days up, you know what I'm saying? He go to get it, put the drawers down.
90 days?
90 days for what?
90 days to do
Something ain't
what?
right.
Some people got standards, bro.
What y'all about to flip packs together? Y'all about to hit the track together in 90 days? What's going on?
He said some people gonna stand it.
Everybody can communicate and fuck and keep.
What you hiding? What you? I mean, I understand what you're saying.
You can be straight up honest with somebody, and then after you have an episode when somebody got their soul snatched, everything that was talked about at the beginning is now
we go together real bad, and then
everything forgot.
all the rules done changed.
I better get morning, middle, afternoon text you, but all damn day I better see heart emojis.
You be like, remember what we talked about at the beginning? She be like, I don't remember none of that. I don't know none of that.
Grand Rising my ass. That Grand Rising get on my nerves.
Real. That's how I be, man.
And I might sound ignorant, but that damn Grand Rising get on my nerves.
Whoever fucks who the best, make the eye contact. You could lie.
If they fuck, and that's why some don't even have sex, because they know if they fuck around and get caught up, it's over. It's over.
I only got one motherfucking microphone back here. Y'all ain't about to piss me off. Y'all ain't gonna work me. Shit.
For
Playing
real,
little nigga
for real.
PlayStation like Lil Charles and shit. Proud of a little bro. What we having for breakfast? Now you in there fucked, tripping, living a whole life.
Nigga, you ain't my daddy.
See what I'm saying?
Shit.
Mama, this nigga eat my Doritos.
All right.
He got my last fruit snack.
So earlier before I walked out, so can love can't trump bad sex? No.
Love can't trump bad sex.
I heard that.
Because this is just my opinion. Reason being is it's going to be. This is the reason why I said love can't trump bad sex, because it's going to be, after a while, you're going to need that, you know. If that person can't get off with the person that they supposedly love, right, the lust and intimacy is going to come somewhere else. There's somebody that's going to be able to give it to them, and then before you know it, that perfect person or that situation is all blown up, all because that sex game wasn't on top. So I think you have to be pretty much well balanced all across the board.
They say sex is not everything, but I think it matters.
Yeah.
That's where them toys come in.
If you want to be together forever, a long time. When they say, "Oh, we gonna be together."
Nowadays, you only got 20. Nowadays, you be good for 20 years. People say, "Look, after 20 years, I gotta give me somebody else."
Shit, if that now.
Might be like a year.
It might be
But
10.
if you say, if you
way
prepare
shit
for
is
forever
now.
with somebody, that's a long time. I feel like friendship is just, and sex is just as important as friendship. Like, because like with friendship, can I still like you when I don't love you right now? When I'm mad at you, are we still, you know, will my love for you still be like, I can't stand this nigga, but this still my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the thing on my mind is not to run out there and embarrass you type shit.
Oh, shit.
Or if I don't like you, can I still lay beside you and hump on you, but still wish you well?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think if you don't have, if the trust isn't there, nothing that you try to accomplish will be able to go anywhere, because you're always looking over your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? This person can be right next to you. So if you don't have trust in whatever type of relationship that you got going on, nothing will manifest.
But trust comes through communication.
Yeah,
communication is important, but the thing is, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth.
Right.
They don't want to communicate.
I probably.
Right. They want to communicate to respond. They don't want to understand.
I'm probably one of the most blunt people in Raleigh, and these people here, they know me quite a while. I mean, I'm so blunt. Like I said, when you mentioned earlier, when a person gets to the point that try to gain the advantage, when you take the innocence of trying to get to know the person and you like, oh, I'm just trying to gain advantage, whatever reason it may be.
Right.
And if the other person sense it, then the whole situationship is just going to be about who going to get leverage over who. And whoever the first person that get there wins, you feel what I'm saying, then everything is just black. You see what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Yeah, so like I said, it's all about your motives.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If you coming in and you explain to a person like, listen, this is the blueprint of me. You found the good and the bad. You feel what I'm saying? You give them all the information that they need to know. Like, all right, because still, even though you may get a person everything that you about you, they still gotta go through situationships with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm gonna say, for women, it's just in us. We got to try some shit out.
Right.
We got to try. Right.
We gotta see.
We don't believe you. We got to see it. Right.
And like I said, more than anything, if you got the trust and the communication part is down packed, then anything that you want to accomplish can accomplish. Because like I said, y'all can be everything good and y'all popular and everything, and people be hating on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I've had people made fake Facebook pages and communicating to women that I'm told, like, hey, look, he liked somebody or loved this woman's page and stuff. Like, I'm serious. It's real like that. So, you just got to have that communication and that trust.
Yeah, you definitely do, because you know what? I guess I could see it, but I don't see how Facebook and social media be influencing these people's relationships the way they do. I done seen Facebook ruin some relationships.
I have to.
It's like a need to be accepted, need to be wanted. Who can outshine who?
Right, but I've seen, like what you said, I've seen arguments start because he hearted this picture, or he liked this picture, or they friends on, like, wait, what?
I've been in a situation that, lady was very popular. She like, listen, women, y'all can post that y'all in y'all bonnet. You know what I'm saying? And men gonna love and like, and girl, you look sexy. Girl, I'll come take you out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So if you seem to be a social butterfly, you feel what I'm saying, on social media, men is going to go out of their way just to talk to you. Because like I said, number one, it's like, where can I get some type of advantage to talk to her? You know what I'm saying? So if you're a type of woman that doesn't mind engaging with them, you know what I'm saying, then a person, that'll give them confidence to talk. Now, of course, when they get out of line, then, that's when you check his ass or whatever the case may be. But, like I said, but most of the time, men is very timid. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you carry yourself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Men can be. They can be. They make it, I don't want to say frail, but a lot of them are frail.
At this age, we're frail.
Now, and you know what? I feel like
the psyche.
Yeah, because
somebody
we was talking recently on the show, and Vintage was like, Chanel, when you gonna jump into your soft girl era? I'm like, I don't know, because I always gotta be a real nigga.
Right.
And right now, so many of the men are into their femininity.
Yeah.
That I don't got time.
Right. So
Who the hell gonna be the right? Who the hell gonna be,
Cause he being me.
Who gonna be the real nigga?
I don't know what a lot of these niggas out here doing.
I remember now, how does a man know how to learn how to be a man, treat a woman? Who does he learn that from?
A woman.
He learns it from his woman.
All right,
because a woman, because let me tell you something. A man, I feel like a man, I don't care how old he get, a man is like a kid when it comes to a relationship. You teach a man how to treat you. You teach a man what he can and cannot get away with. You teach him right with you, because it's gonna be different with everybody.
Everybody else gonna be
everybody ain't got the same standards. Everybody and a man is gonna play how you let him play, like a kid. So like we had a conversation one time, and they were saying like one thing, and I never thought about it until I heard it on the show. A lot of women, why are you telling your new nigga what you been through with these old niggas? All my niggas cheat on me. Now this nigga feel like, well, they did it.
I'm about to do it too. You let them do it.
I love you even better. You don't love me enough?
Yeah.
Or just having it in reverse, and the man was coming back and explaining all what he been through with all his ex. What a woman would say, well, baby, you got to get yourself together, because you ain't ready to get out here in the game.
That's
you
why
feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So
that's why
the accountability got to go both ways.
But really, when it comes to dating, you see more women giving up their card than men. Men ain't just rolling up on the date like, I done cheated on every woman I be with. Right. I done knocked 3 of them bitches across the head. Like, they not saying that. They not saying, I don't take care of my kids. I don't like, fuck them kids. Like, they not saying that.
That's right. So
But women will
we
pull
all say
up
fuck them kids.
on a date and be like,
We also say
all
that.
niggas cheat on me. All niggas do this. All like.
Because people are they.
That can be a turn on too.
People tell too much too soon to me. Like
Like you need to heal. You need to, and I'm not your healer, doctor.
If I breathe wrong, I'm gonna take on
all the shit that
yeah. And I'm like, well, damn, I ain't did shit.
That's
if
why.
you fuck her good, you gonna take on all that shit because she gonna be stuck to you.
But you can't. But see, nowadays, what is the barometer of how far do you fuck somebody? Because as a man, if we don't,
that's why you need to learn who you fuck.
If you don't stroke it right to where you like, yeah, I want.
That's why you need to know what you get yourself into before you get into it. I'm telling you.
That's why I'm like every time it's a job interview.
It's like an interview, right? Exactly. It's like an interview.
You got interview. You got to be on top of it every time.
You got to because
I'm about to say. I'm about to say.
It happens.
The job interviews depend on how many jobs you try to get. Right, right. Every time you get a job, you got to have a job interview, right? So if you tired of doing interviews, sit the fuck down to stay on the job you own.
Sometimes
like,
you need multiple streams of income. Like you need multiple streams of income. Like
some of us try to be billionaires, so that's a lot of weight.
You got to have multiple streams of income. Like so, yeah, I might have to go on a couple of extra job interviews because I need. You know, but living off of this one income is hard. Like you need, you gotta have multiple jobs nowadays. Quit playing.
Look, this ain't we. Hey man, we ain't struggling. We gotta be taking vacations.
Well, what I like to tell men now is even jobs is letting people work from home.
I know that's right.
That's right.
Limited qualification. We'll train.
Look, he said, bring me something to eat. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't go get bring me something. All right, we appreciate.
You gotta get out your car.
Well, we're talking about a car date. You know what I'm saying?
That's a date though. You don't think sitting in the car talking, getting to know each other, just chilling, you don't think that's a date?
That's time and everything.
I think
that's what I think. If it's a vibe, it's a date.
It's a date. Even if y'all just sitting in the house together.
I think a lot of people have put on certain things that aren't really a good look. Like you got to go out all the time. That's not a good look.
It's dangerous outside.
Not only is it dangerous, it's expensive.
Yes, it is.
My money isn't like that. So we might have to hang at the house a little bit. You know, we might have to find cheap shit to do.
Well, the type of woman I am, we might have to go out because I'm not a cook.
You know how many free tickets I done got on Facebook for the next month and a half? We about to utilize these free tickets.
And then, like I say, I work a lot. We can sit on the balcony. You know what I'm saying?
I do not get offended if he pull out a coupon. That just show me your ass know how to save money.
You know how to budget.
Do you hear me?
You know, because that money that you save, be doing something else.
Right, and depending on where we going, if you want to be bougie, let me get the points because I might got the app. I might got the app since you want to be. Since you want to. Since you want to be all bougie, like you don't use these points. Let me get them. I'll be at Chipotle next week with a free bowl. Do you hear me, girl? I wear Chipotle in Jersey. Mike out.
Y'all got a point system?
Yep. None in mine. I done sat in drive-through lines and held it up while I download the app to get the deal of the day. Yeah. So I know I don't care about you pulling out no coupon, baby.
Give me 1 second, brother.
And then if you pull out a food stamp card, I might try to talk you into selling me some.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you got a high balance, you might can get some if I can get that card for free.
Right.
I mean, ain't no pussy, ain't no price, no pussy, but it ain't free.
Like you walk in the grocery store, and you just be like overwhelmed.
Did I tell you I went? Did I ever tell you I went back to Wegmans?
I tell people I don't care if it costs you conversation.
Hold on.
Pussy costs you something.
Exactly.
Period.
Hold on. So you finally went to Wegmans.
Yeah, I've been there twice now.
Okay, what did you think when you went to Wegmans?
How the fuck? I'm not on this side of town to go shopping, yo.
Yo, when I go to Wegmans, you know what it remind me of? Dad, what's that movie where they cloned all them women? The Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives.
No, this,
Is that what that is? Because it's like
everything's so perfect and like
it's like Whole Foods, but it's not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
remember what did I tell
every
you?
time I go in there, I'm in there with the blonde hair, blue eye women, so I feel like it's so Stepford Wives.
It's a wide range, but it's a lot of the same exact thing too. You know, like the little stretch pants or whatever, the hippie, bro.
Yep.
But they got some good selections.
It's just
in
all
there,
how they put it together.
They do have some good selections.
They got everything like everywhere else. It's just how they put it together. The presentation of it.
That bakery, yo, that bakery is.
It's just a repackaged food line.
Okay.
You said a repackaged food line. I said a bougie Winn-Dixie.
Same thing. I miss Winn-Dixie sodas.
Because you know when you went in Winn-Dixie, you could get everything. Winn-Dixie had the specialty pharmacy like Wegmans.
They used to work at Winn-Dixie.
They got the grocery store. They got the bakery. They got the kitchen. They got the seafood. Like everything that Winn-Dixie had in the hood, they got it, but they got it set up bougie. Like,
all right, before we slide
Real
out, we're
bougie
gonna do
like.
something fun, and then we're gonna do something fun, then we want to slide.
Oh, I love fun.
First job, how much were you making?
$6.50, I think $6.25.
I made $750 at
The body
Wendy's.
shop. Not the body shop clothing store, but the body shop, the fragrance store in Crabtree. Where you had soaps and butter, body butter.
That was at
I stay up there. I
Wendy's.
grew up there. I went to Wake Forest
92.
High off of Liggett Mill Road.
Okay.
The body shop. My daddy used to do
93,
computer engineer there. Yeah.
I was making $4.25 at Bi-Lo. At Bi-Lo.
Yeah, my first job was
I was
$7.50
making-
at Wendy's, and my mama made me quit.
I was making $4.15 at Bojangles, and you know why I worked at Bojangles? Because I wanted to eat all the Bo-Berry biscuits. Like that was the lid.
My first job wasn't until like 2002, 2003 though, like my senior year. My mom made me quit because I kept passing out. And she was like, every time she take me to work, about 2 hours later, she got to come back and get me because I done passed out. It was so hot. And at Wendy's, it was so hot.
I know they were talking about your ass. Hear her passing ass out.
I hear this nigga go again.
Look, but hold on, y'all. Hold on. With this entrepreneurship, though, that's why I say, like, I be like, look, that's how I know, like, even coming out of high school, I knew I was supposed to be great. Because somebody got to drop the fries, but it ain't me. I'm going to fall out. Okay?
You know what I mean?
Get somebody else to do
Bro,
it.
they taking bets on how long you gonna last.
They was had them there kits, so you had all the body butters and shit.
And I would be working the drive. It got to the point they would put me in the drive-thru. And the drive-thru was the longest I could stay when the breeze be coming through.
Yeah, it was like the body shop, but it sold body butters and fragrances.
Yeah, all the time. I always passed out. Yep.
Yeah, it was like
It got to the point where
type
I
shit.
stayed out there like Wake Forest, where you know ain't no buses out there, so when you ain't got no ride to work, you ain't got no ride to work. And she just stopped taking me to work, so I
There
had
weren't
to
no
quit.
buses to Wake Forest.
The school bus going to high school and middle school, but it ain't no cat connector, ain't none of that.
That was just now trying to go out the way. Can I say something?
Back
about
then,
that?
when I worked at the Wendy's in Wakefield, they had just built it. There was no
It didn't look like
triangle.
there was anything else back there at one point. I
Everything
know.
past Bojangles was trees. It was
yeah.
When you moved,
Nigga, I still go out there now. Like, wow, they really the.
When I was out at Triangle, when I first came down here, you go out there, it'd be dark. It'd be dark back there.
Yeah.
Dark out there. Go ahead, Kelly. Wanted to.
I saw something on the news, y'all. This perturbed. I'm trying to tell you, made me feel some way. So they were talking about the buses and the bus system here, right? Now, for a long time, I have caught the bus here. You know what I'm saying? For a very long time, they always been late, or they never showed up.
This is the worst.
Or even the app does not work correctly, right?
The worst.
So they got, somebody other to get on the bus to see how the bus route goes. And he was very upset that it took him 2 hours for a 45-minute trip. And then he was talking about how I don't understand how people can wait this long, and I could have just walked 3 miles to. I've been doing this shit forever, so now y'all want to do something about the transit system. Now that you're Raleigh
after going to other places, our transportation system
all these new businesses and contracts.
Transportation is trash.
Let's have since we're on the transportation, because I was talking to since we're on it, let's go ahead. Raleigh acted like Raleigh was never going to get any bigger. Raleigh acted like they were never going to have any growth, because how can
If you really look at the plan and the structure of Raleigh boomed unexpectedly. Like people moved here from nowhere.
They said 60 people move it like a day or something.
They are 20 years behind public transportation, because you can't do a train now because you're too far behind.
They're gonna do a train. They're gonna do a train that's gonna take you from Clayton to Durham to Raleigh to Clayton to Durham.
They're gonna do like a speedway, a lightning system.
They'll have to take some people land. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
they've been doing that.
Yeah.
People ain't trying to sell that shit.
Yeah, but when you
they don't give a fuck if you trying to sell it or not. They're gonna cut you a check, say thank you or fuck you,
or something like that. Like that's ours. We're taking it. Now with Raleigh, what it was what I saw was you're saying they're making public transportation now. Charlotte, how long does Charlotte have theirs?
It's like, still shitty out there too.
You should have been ahead of Charlotte. Now the public transportation is awful.
But even coming up, a lot of people didn't even realize Raleigh was the capital because Charlotte's always been bigger and faster.
If you really take a notice, a lot of people that works here in and around Raleigh don't live here. They live an hour away. So when you got people that drives an hour away to work, they're that's how they get away with not having the transit system the way it is.
Well, it's awful down here.
Trash.
That's why Uber and Lyft make money like they do, because the transportation system down here is just awful.
It was like when it was just us catching the bus.
Oh, the bus.
It was always terrible. Downtown was always considered
the hood.
And like you say,
More Square used to be the raggediest place, they would say.
Area, now they want to decide to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? We need to do something about this. Why weren't y'all trying to do something about it when it was taking us 3 hours to get to work when we shouldn't have took us that long?
You missed the bus on accident or something. You got to wait another hour, 30 minutes.
Like, we did miss the bus.
Or you can only take a bus to this place, so you got to take a connector because the bus not going out that far.
Called voting, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Calls voting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
When people don't vote and they don't vote local, stuff like that happens.
And that's why I try to be so vocal, because I feel like I'm always voting, and I care about voting state, mayor. Mayor, like my local government more than I care about president, just because I feel like I ain't nowhere where I want to be. I ain't big enough for federal to be affecting me. Outside of taxes, I'm not big enough. But what the hell they down there talking about on Hargett Street, Davie and Martin is my business. Yeah. And that, you know what I'm saying? And even though I can't sit in them rooms doing those conversations, I need somebody that I know is going to speak for me. Period.
Like you
but no, they just want to talk about what change they want and want to vote for president.
Has nothing to do
with you.
Like,
look what they doing to Trump.
Raleigh, North
look what they got their own damn
do.
problems up there. You need to worry about what's going on with your kids going to school. What superintendent is making the laws for your kids? Who is making these laws for when you go out here to the stop sign to stand at a bus stop with your kids? Who is making these laws for when your kids or when you are out in these streets?
When you have parents that just send their kids to let the school raise them, and they have no accountability in being involved in their kids' upbringing, you're stressing the system all the way around. There got to be accountability all the way around.
Yeah, because they already don't make enough.
Right, teachers don't make enough as it is. And then you got disrespectful ass kids. Like a couple weeks ago, that child that substitute teacher in Rocky Mount getting a fight. Like, when we was coming up, and if we ever did some shit like that, our moms would have whooped our ass in the school, out the school, even all the way got there.
I told my kids, I said,
anybody that say a damn word.
Yeah. I told my kids, if that was y'all, when you came home, I'd have had that video playing on the TV and said, you see how you got your ass whooped today? Now come on in here so I can whoop it again, cause you're not about to be out there like
embarrassing the family
when did
name.
a child be
You ain't
okay?
even win.
When I was coming up, I was scared to talk to it, let alone my mama. Anybody else adult to say, "Give me my shit." What?
These kids out here is bold.
These
kids is bold. These kids are bold.
And then, like you said, these teachers do raise these kids. Whether we want to realize it or not, these teachers watch these kids so you can go to work. They teach your kids to be great while you go to work and make sure they financially great. So it sounds ignorant, but I tell my kids, these my babysitters. Don't fucking disrespect my babysitters, period.
Oh God!
Because at the end of the day, you fucking up my money.
Yeah.
If I have to come out, and
if I can't work and I got to stay home and raise you and teach you and do, you know what I'm saying, doing these 8 hours that I need to go to work. Come on.
For the
Come
stupid
on.
stuff me and Budha did growing up. And we did some stupid stuff. We knew what lines not to cross with my parents because they were not about that foolishness in the slightest.
To this day, I'm about to be 38 and I'm still scared to play with my mama.
My parents did not play no foolishness. Don't
play a rock if you want to.
Don't.
That nigga's look, he's coming up in his B.D.Us. I'm telling you right now.
The key thing you just said, see, our parents kept that line between parent and child. Most of today's parents want to be friends with their kids.
Yeah.
You smash that child.
Well, see, this
but you got, but it's a thin line, but you got to make sure don't get crossed.
I think a lot of us hold certain things against our parents because they were hard and strict on us. They weren't.
You try and do it differently.
Right.
Yeah.
So now
you might be a close, you know what I mean, a different.
But our parents were strict. Like there was no.
Well, one thing that I like.
It don't have to be strict. It just has to be.
A line.
Right.
It has to be a line.
One thing I like to practice with my kids is
this shit gotta be tailored. This shit gotta be tailored and structured.
Right.
And you gotta cater to this generation. Like even if you don't want to.
I communicate with my kids because when we came up, a lot of the stuff I learned was when I jumped off the porch.
Because
I was out there figuring it out with my friends. My kids open up their
and your friends don't know shit either.
They fucking just exactly. And now it's exposed to them and they there. So I try to communicate with my kids, but they also know I'm not their friend.
Next week's show, I'm going to do a segment on what do you still harbor against your parents? Because I know people still harbor, but still have certain things.
Things you try to change through your parenting.
Like you know what I'm saying? Not.
When you're doing that kept your ass in line.
Yeah.
So by not doing that, look what it's doing to your kids. Oh, another great point. I was just talking to someone the other day that, your success is not your children's success.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely.
Because you we had things that forced us to build our character to where like we ain't living like this. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw what mom, dad did, to make ends meet to get us where we need to get to. You feel what I'm saying? So once we made that strive and took the leap to be successful, whatever success is different in each and everybody's life. So let me say that. So everybody's success to where you're not struggling. You having children, they don't have to go through the hurdles that you have to, but you don't give them no character build issues for them to be like, all right, this is what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got a lot of kids that feel like they're entitled. Like, I'm supposed to get this. Like, no, I work for this. You got to do your own thing.
All right. Before I sign out, I'm going to let the voice you last heard introduce himself because, like he say, he known and he need to get that thing back open because we missing that thing. Look, we missing that thing. We missing that thing. Yes, so he need to introduce himself. I'm going to let Chanel once again tell you about herself, how you can find her. We going to slide.
Yes. Hassan McNeil, been here since 89, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know me. Alpha Dogs, we coming back open. Give me about like 3 more weeks. We'll be back open full. We're going to have like 5 new sandwiches on the menu as well. Alpha Dogs. Come get them dogs.
I know some people.
them
I know
dogs.
some people.
Oh, that's what's up.
gonna
Okay,
be the
and
main one, 'cause
I
she
am
be
your
the
girl
one.
Chanel Monet. Like I said, I am 93.5 FM Tuesday radio personality of the day. I am Mrs. Cocktails and Conversations.
Yes.
I am also an author. Stay tapped in with me. You can find me at Chanel Monet, CHANEL MONAY is money with an A. But you can tap in on social media, Chanel_Monet. I'm doing Monet May. I got some fun things coming up. So let's tap in. Let's work. Let's go.